Dünyanın hiçbir medeni ülkesinde insanların kutsallarına yönelik saldırılar düşünce hürriyeti olarak nitelenemez.
I decided to burn the Quran in front of the Turkish embassy again.
Bunlar 2 milyar Müslümanın hissiyatını hiçe sayan, İslam düşmanlığından beslenen nefret suçlarıdır.
The failure of European governments to address the refugee crisis sparked by wars their own countries have funded or fought, combined with Israel's anti-Muslim propaganda aimed at legitimizing its genocidal onslaught on Palestine's Gaza, has fueled the rise of far-right political parties across the EU. In Austria, the Freiheitliche Partei Österreichs won 29% of the vote, while in the Netherlands, the Partage voor de Vrijheid secured 17.5% thanks to Geert Wilders' inflammatory rhetoric. In France, the Rassemblement National emerged as the top party in the European Parliament elections, while in Spain, Vox secured 12.4% of the vote. Over in Italy, Lega increased its influence, gaining 17.5% of the vote, while in Germany, Alternative für Deutschland won its first state parliament election since World War II, claiming a third of the vote in the state of Thuringia. Along with this rise comes an escalation of Islamophobic views and attacks on Muslims. Over the years, far-right politicians across Europe have made controversial statements against Islam, while prejudice, discrimination, and hostility towards Muslims have steadily grown. Geert Wilders labeled Islam as a fascist ideology and called for a ban on the Quran, while French far-right leader Marine Le Pen likened Muslims praying in the streets of France to the Nazi occupation. Heinz Christian Strache, the former vice-chancellor of Austria, described Islam as a threat to Europe and proposed halting mosque construction, while Italy's deputy prime minister Matteo Salvini advocated for refusing Muslim immigrants to enter the country. In Germany, former AfD leader Alexander Gauland claimed that violence and terrorism are rooted in the Quran and Islamic teachings.
Söz konusu kendi güvenlikleri olunca hiçbir hak, hukuk, ilke tanımayanlar sıra Müslümanların kutsallarına gelince birden fikir özgürlüğünü hatırlıyorlar.
Anti-Muslim views have spread on both individual and institutional levels across 28 European countries, with some nations even institutionalizing it. Furthermore, the proportion of Muslims who reported experiencing racism in European countries rose from 39% in 2016 to 47% in 2023. On July 22, 2011, far-right extremist Anders Behring Breivik set off a bomb near government buildings in Oslo, Norway, resulting in 8 deaths. He then attacked a Workers' Party youth camp on Utøya Island, killing 69 youths. Immediately following the attacks, some media outlets jumped to conclusions, speculating that the perpetrator might be Muslim. However, it was later revealed that Breivik was a Norwegian Christian. On June 19, 2017, Darren Osborne drove a van into a crowd of Muslim pedestrians, leaving Tarawih Ramadan prayers near Finsbury Park Mosque in North London. The attack resulted in 1 fatality and 10 injuries. Then UK Prime Minister Theresa May labeled the incident a potential terrorist attack. On March 15, 2019, Brenton Tarrant, an Australian national, carried out a shooting spree at the Al Noor Mosque and Linwood Islamic Centre in Christchurch, New Zealand, while worshippers were attending Friday prayers. The attack claimed 51 lives and left 49 others injured. The perpetrator released a manifesto expressing his anti-Islam views before live-streaming the attack on social media. In the wake of the attack in New Zealand, Turkey, which held the presidency of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation at the time, called for an urgent executive committee meeting in Istanbul. The resolutions made during this meeting have since become a pivotal reference in the fight against anti-Muslim movements.
Bu olay kökleri derinlere inen bir kinin, saplantının ve nefretin inkarı mümkün olmayan bir dışa vurumdur.
We meet under the most appalling of circumstances and to discuss how to respond to the sickening terrorist attack that took place in New Zealand. An attack on one of us observing their beliefs is an attack on all of us.
A year later, in 2020, the Council also officially designated March 15th as the International Day for the Fight Against Islamophobia. Across Europe, far-right ideologies and Islamophobia continue to escalate, posing a significant threat to social harmony. The time has come for European leaders to take urgent action to safeguard diversity and uphold justice.